Hey Rassam, Heath Waters here, looking at this awesome forehand we have. Beautiful technique. I'm just going to play it here, slow motion. And it's going to give you one reference point to go out and play with. You got a great shape on this forehand. Nice load with the left leg. The foot's pointing in a nice direction to elicit torque. Hitting the wall nicely, rotational forces being used. Very nice. So we're just going to talk about one thing that will help you more effectively acquire elastic energy and use your body more effectively in the racket and the stretch shortening cycle and such. And it has to do with temporal accuracy. Temporal accuracy is the timing of when you do what. And so we're going to look at the top video of Verdasco, and I want you to see something. And as the ball is coming in, okay, as you see this ball here, as it's coming in, you're going to notice that he's still taking his racket back. So you see that? The ball's arriving there. Now look at you, though. Your ball, you've already taken the racket back all the way, and the ball's just now crossing the net. He's still facing that direction. You're already that direction. So what does that mean? Okay, so the deal is, you know, with physics and in science, it tells us that when we are in continuous motion and we don't stop and we don't have big pauses, the longer the pause, the less stretch shortening and cycle and elastic energy that we can effectively use from the body and generate. Okay, so you're in essence kind of disturbing that because you're just sitting here waiting with the racket already back. Ball hasn't bounced. That means you're going to have to stop somewhere because you're back so early that you're going to lose all the fluidity of the preparation and momentum going into contact. Okay, as you see where if we see the ball coming in, by the time the ball bounces, he's just then and still going back to where it's one continuous motion. He never stops in his preparation and his downswing and his approach to the ball, his forward swing, all that is one continuous fluid motion. So although from here to contact you have a very nice motion, we want to try to use the body a little bit more effectively biomechanically to get that preparation fluid. And so that's the first thing, is the timing of when you take the racket back. So when you go out today, if you could just wait until, a good thing for you to maybe try, wait to the last second to get turned, but still be able to catch up and hit the ball. Let's look at out in front of your hips. Okay? So if you're hitting cross courts today, or you're doing a ball machine drill or whatever, maybe wait to start turning sideways or preparing, taking the racket back until about the time the ball's bouncing. Depending on how deep it is, everything is time related. The harder it is, you'd prepare a little sooner. The slower it is, you'd wait longer, and you'd be facing that way or that way really, really long, until the ball is almost to your hitting zone. That's the key. So you want to just go out today and practice waiting to turn, waiting to set up until maybe, flirt with it. How can I wait till I never have to stop right here? Because look what it's doing. It's causing you to stop down there. You see, if I do that, you're stopping down there. You will not see that with Verdasco. Look at Verdasco here. He never stops at the bottom. It's one continuous motion. Where you're here, because you're preparing so early, you have no choice but to stop somewhere. So you stop there, and then you go. So you might as well just start it right there. But then now we decrease our potential for use of energy by doing that as well, because we're decreasing the distance and we lose all our momentum. And you also lose reaction time. So if a ball takes a bad bounce, or if it's a harder ball, or all this kind of stuff, there's a lot of scientific reasons you want to do the technique that the top players are doing. But overall, man, it looks incredible. I'm just being really critical here because you're awesome and you can take it to another level. So go practice that temporal accuracy, the timing of the preparation later. Visual cue, let it bounce, and then start turning and see how that feels, and then send the next video. Good job, buddy.